Hey, welcome to the process. My name is Dr. John Bush. This is my quick look at Thursday night, San Francisco Giants, Vegas, Daps, matchups. What are we expecting? I don't think there's a lot of surprise here. I just hate Thursday games, and we'll continue to say that throughout the semester. Throughout the season. I'm a university professor, so my time is by semester. So here we go. Defense against position is the data that, since we're early 2023, it's basically from last year. There's been some changes, I suspect, but I'm going with this data. But, you always take everything with a grain of salt. My process is to use data in a decision-making situation, not to be slavishly followed, but to make you think and do extra research. My DAPS, defense against position, looks at overall how tough the opponent's D is, and then of course I focus on the running back, quarterback, wide receiver, tight end, place kicker, defense. And again, I think the magic of these are your flex and hard to figure out decisions. This can help you break any kind of tie. If you've got solid players, CMC, etc., you're going to play them. Okay. But if there's some I don't know what's going on, then this can be an aspect that allows you to break some ties. It's my dogs going nuts. So what do we have tonight? First thing is San Francisco 33, Giants 12, 10.5, 45. It may be even lower. This was earlier in the week. I think Dennis said it may have dropped to 44. So we're talking below average. And the reason is the Giants are just not going to be able to put up much. And of course, Saquon is out and makes the situation that much more dire. The passing game has been in confusion. If you look at the snaps, whatnot, my Boston Terriers barking, raising hell. And so that adds to the lack of clarity, shall I say, in the situation. Just as I think about this, the one thing that Dennis and I were discussing yesterday on the podcast is this where Frisco gets so far ahead that they don't need to do much. Is this Elijah Mitchell's night, right? CMC gets his, and then they salt away, all the folks. Ayuk was questionable, so, is he on some type of limited count, especially if they get ahead? He could be underutilized. So I guess the bad news is Frisco is should, in quotes, because this is Thursday, so to me, should gets really double quoted here because they should get ahead, and I would just worry about the usage, but you can't set your players that are playmakers. But if I was daily fantasy betting, I might look a little bit deeper depth in the wide receivers and the running backs a little bit, and the Giants. Who knows what's going to happen? You never know. So I think if you pick the right one who gets some attention tonight, then you might win a little something in daily fantasy. But anyway, I wouldn't touch any of this with Vegas betting, but I don't Vegas bet anyway. So the DAPs, here they are. Uh, New York Giants are playing away, so they're playing in Santa Clara. Tough in red, San Francisco. Tough. Breda's got a tough matchup. I'm sure they'll sprinkle in some of the other ones. Brightwell, Gray, etc. Maybe they get lucky. I don't know. Tough quarterback, but not super tough. It's below average. See, this easy wide receiver, that means there is some hope for the passing. It's just, who is it? Is it was it Jalen Height? He had a lot of activity I guess last week, so maybe that's the one you play. Tight end, Waller, gonna have to earn his biscuits. I would play the D or the kickers. San Francisco, play them all. Play everybody except the defense. For some reason, I would still play the defense anyway, but we are warned that there is an issue here. Play the kicker. So, a little bit tough against the run game. Like I said, maybe Elijah Mitchell gets more touches than usual. Who knows? That's why I don't bet. Okay. But this is what everybody's expecting. It's kind of nobody's going to be surprised when Frisco wins. If it's closer than the 10, then I think people would be a little bit surprised. But anyway, not much more to say. I mean, I couldn't imagine spending more than I'm spending on this game. Anyway, you know what to do. Check this out. Use this to break some ties. I'm playing my Frisco studs. What else can you do at this point? Okay, good luck. I have the snaps report coming. It's about 60, 70 slides. Oh my goodness. So, the slides are made. It's just got to line them up on the scienceoffantasyfootball.com. And there's a lot of interesting little treats in there. We talked a little bit about that. And I will do the Vegas and Daps for the weekend games probably by Saturday. I don't know if I'll get to talk through them, but at least you'll have the static images for you to deal with. So good luck. Take care.